Well, hello everybody, it's David W. Coleman for the Dynamic Power Picks. Oh my gosh, if you'd have listened to me last week, you'd be singing, we're in the money, because I had a fantastic week. But I'll tell you about that as soon as I tell you about the sponsor of this segment. It is ribrub.com. That's RIBBRUBB.com, where you go and learn how to bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh yes, I like to say, hey, come on, give me your hand and let me take you to barbecue land, okay? So that's our sponsor. Go out, check it out. I'll tell you some of the good show, some of the good stuff is going to be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So you make sure you stay tuned and pay attention. So let's talk about last week. And I don't mean to gloat, but last week, believe it or not, I was 9-1. Say it again, girl. I was 9-1. That brings the yearly total to 17-8. So if you've been following me and following my picks, you'd be singing, we're in the money, we're in the money, but you're not paying attention. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this week's picks, okay? Remember, get those things posted. If you beat me, I'll give you a Coleman's Dynamic gift box. That's the bottom line on that. But I'm going to tell you, I do this for fun. Some of you all take it serious. I don't. But I will say that I'm 17-8. And that means we're in the money. We're in the money. I'm sorry. I'm gloating. So, let's start with college this week. Okay? Let's see. Auburn goes to Oklahoma. John McIntyre is a good quarterback. They're hyping him as the second coming of the Heisman since Arch Manning has hit hard times. But I don't know. Auburn is a 6.5-point dog on the road. Oklahoma may win this game, but I think Auburn might have something up their sleeve. I'm going to take Auburn and the 6.5. Okay? Florida goes to Miami. Florida has not looked good. The quarterback last week, my God, what were you throwing to? Y'all need to check the boy's eyes, because he 5 interceptions. What planet did you let one quarterback in one game throw 5 interceptions? I think Florida's in trouble, and I think the coaching staff is in trouble. I don't know if Miami is good as they're being propped up to be, but hey, I got to give them props until they lose. Miami by 7.5. Arkansas travels to Memphis. This is coming a quick rivalry, of course. They're talking maybe Heisman for the Razorback quarterback. But based on what I've seen, this is not a very good football team. Should they beat Memphis? I would think so. They are a 7.5-point favorite on the road. I'm going to take them. I'm worried, but I'm going to take them. South Carolina travels to Missouri. Missouri is a 9.5-point favorite. I think that's a big number. I haven't seen any serious injuries, but we'll see. Maybe South Carolina is not as good as we thought they were going to be, or at least the way they were being hyped, because I don't want to say we. Because I believe that polls ought to wait till the 4th week of the season before they put anybody in the polls. But that's another story for another day. South Carolina 9.5, plus 9.5. I'm taking that. Illinois and Indiana. How can I get excited about a Big Ten matchup of Illinois and Indiana? I can't. But I'm picking them anyway. And Illinois is a 6.5-point dog on the road at Indiana. Are we supposed to be all of a sudden scared of Indiana in football? I'm taking the Illini and the 6.5. Okay? Now let's go to the pros. Don't forget, this is sponsored by Coleman's Dynamic Products, better known as ribrub.com, where we bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh yeah, go out to the website and order. And don't forget, we've got some good specials coming up here for the holiday season. So hope to see your face in the place. Okay? Now, let's go to the pros. Let's see here. We're going to take the Falcons and the Panthers. We're choosing that game. I'm not sold on the Panthers. They look up and down, left and right. Who knows where this team is going? Bryce Young, is he Bryce Young yet? Who knows? I don't know. But right now, Michael Penix Jr. is balling out. Every time I see it, I think about the Raiders, man. You should have did whatever you needed to do to get up and get that guy. I don't know what y'all were thinking, but man, Falcons are a 5.5-point favorite on the road. I'm taking the Falcons. Raiders travel to the DMV. I started to go to this game, but tickets were a little stiff. But either way, the Raiders will be in Washington, D.C. to play the Commanders. Quarterback is hurt for the Commanders. I don't see the Commanders doing anything without him. I'm going to, although the Raiders didn't look that great last week, Geno Smith threw 3 interceptions, but I'm going to take the Raiders -3. Yeah, I'm taking my boys. Steelers travel to the Patriots. Boy, they are sure trying to say that the new Patriot quarterback is somebody. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this. He still hadn't impressed me, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think Mike Vrabel, you all are going to see just the type of coach he really is. And that ain't a good thing. I'm going to take the Steelers minus the 1.5. Okay? Chiefs and the Giants. Everybody's worried about the Chiefs, gnashing their teeth, wringing their hands. Oh, the Chiefs, the Chiefs, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 2-0, first time, and 0-2, first time in Mahomes' career that he's lost 3 in a row, going back to the Super Bowl. But you know what? It ain't gonna be 4 in a row because I ain't sold on the Giants. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Chiefs are a 6-point favorite on the road in New York. I gotta take that. They want to take it out on somebody, and this is a good team to do it. Take the 6 and the Chiefs. Last but not least, Lions travel to my area, Baltimore, to play the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are a little ticked off right now. And you know what? It might be good that they are floating under the radar. Everybody's talking about Lamar, but we are beginning to see that Lamar is really not the problem. The problem is the coaching staff. So let's see how this thing plays out. But it ought to be a good game, Lions versus the Ravens. Ravens are a 4.5-point favorite right now. I'm going to take that 4.5 and run with it. Give me the Ravens. Okay, now let me recap. Taking Auburn +6.5. Miami -7.5. Arkansas -7.5. South Carolina -9 +9.5. Illinois +6.5. In the pros, I'm taking the Falcons +5.5. Raiders -3. Steelers -1.5. Chiefs -6. And the Ravens -4.5. Those are our picks. Don't forget to support our sponsors, ribrub.com. That's RIBBRUBB.com. And if you want to win a dynamic gift box, make sure you make that post before the kickoff of the first game tomorrow. We'll see you then. Don't forget Black Focus Radio coming up on Monday on joynetradio.com. We'll see you soon. Bye.